Tess and Leia are giant wops.
Giant
Oh.
whoops.
Giant wops.
Well, let me go change that. We haven't done this in a couple weeks, so...
Uh-huh.
Okay. The gem should be up.
Aww. But I want the developer of Reactive Images to paint a happy little tree. Fine.
Wait, what?
So they have like a authorization thing that pops up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and it's like this will allow the admin or whatever of
Yep.
yeah, and then at the bottom it says paint a happy little tree. And I was sad because I wanted it to paint a happy little tree. But it was listed as something that they wouldn't do.
Alas.
Why is Roll20 in light mode?
I don't know.
That's a real good question.
I had to restore the session last week when I thought we were going to be doing things. So I logged in early and it said restore session. So
because we haven't played in a little while.
Yeah, that might have had something to do with it. It may have just reset everything.
No, that's a client side thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say no, it's Roll20 being stupid for why you're suddenly in light mode.
Functional website.
Yes.
I mean, I know for me it reset because I switched to WaterFox.
Oh, that might be why.
Oh, did you switch to WaterFox?
Oh, I switched to WaterFox ages ago, but we haven't done D&D in a while.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, it's been...
Yeah, like, there's only so much that it can take from your preferences.
Yep. See, the problem here is assuming that Jay remembers that he switched to water.
Yeah.
That is a factor. I should be Zeph now. Am I Zeph?
You are now Zeph, yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yep. I'm on Yip Fox 3.
Meanwhile, Clayton is still President Snorlax. Or Mayor Snorlax.
You're always Mayor Snorlax.
All right. I'll try and remember where we were. But yeah. So I'm not gonna lie, one problem is just that dealing with 12 disconnected modules has grown increasingly. Trying to keep a coherent story going has grown increasingly frustrating to the point where I'm wondering if that's probably been one of my primary sources of dread the last little while, honestly.
I don't know about everyone else, but I'm still enjoying it. But I can kind of see the story beats hiccuping every so often.
I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I can understand where it would be frustrating for a DM, though.
It's episodic, not overarching. It's fine.
It's Monster of the Week. Only it's Heist of the Week.
Well, part of the issue is Ink was alluding to is the Star Wars 789 issue where 3 different authors and not one of them passed each other notes.
Yeah. So
somehow the Mind Flayer returned.
So the collective lore between those modules is kind of
non-existent.
Rough. Yeah,
non-existent.
non-existent.
And I'm actually going to partially push back This is a lot less coherent than the sequel trilogy, and that's saying something.
That I would imagine, yeah. I would imagine.
But I
I'm
say
not a
this is
Star
someone
Wars fan, but
who deeply loved Last Jedi.
I am not looking to start nerd rage. I am just saying I did not
Yeah.
watch Last Jedi because of the prior to.
yeah.
You mean Rise of Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker,
It's
yes.
the one that you skipped. And honestly, good call.
Legit, good call.
Yeah.
But yes, as a writer and a storyteller, I appreciate the trouble you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you would appreciate more consistent lore. That those of us who are whores for lore can get what we want and you can have the answers.
You will note every time I say something, okay, I'm going to ask a question. I'm sorry, has come up rather often.
I'm going to ask this question here, and I'm going to preface this with I'm very sorry.
That said, because we are this deep into it, I would rather we finish what we started if it's possible.
Yeah, same. I would like
Uh,
to finish it.
I may have to wind down some of the plot threads I've been connecting just because there's increasingly little basis to plop them into place. So, but I'll try to at least finish the. We are on the 5th to last of the adventures, so we're gonna try and keep rolling. But that said, I am going to go ahead and start iterating where we were at.
Mhm.
Nice.
We just
Yep.
stole from a thief. And we frustrated her to the point where she told us to get out.
Yep.
That was very this was not anticipated.
And I see that the map, at least for me, is failing to load all the way. We saw it in a pixely mess.
That happened to all of us. I think that was just Roll20 saying, hey, you haven't been here a while. Give us a moment to pull this out of the cache.
Roll20 is a functional website.
Yeah.
I can hardly blame it this time. Deep cache is an issue.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't like half the map.
It was just waking up from that holiday dinner from weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Roll20, no.
It's been hibernating for the last several weeks.
All right. Anyways, the briefing you were given last time before the long chain of interruptions introduced that a cursed shard of obsidian that was in a let's see. God, I'm trying to remember where even were we in the.
We had just started getting our briefing, so I think what's her name pulled out the container and that was it.
Yeah.
And how can I remember this, but not that I switched to Water Fox?
Because brains are also functional
D&D more
programs.
important.
Yep, brains are functional programs indeed.
All right. So yeah, we know that the shard was taken for the tomb of Giant Exeluon. The Onyx Scar is from kind of plundering it and selling off the treasures, or possibly putting them to some sort of use. They got their hands on it, but we've got to figure out how to put the shard back, because the alternative could be extremely deleterious to the entire region. But that said, there's a town some ways away, not even going to try to place on the map, called Ulsticon. Perched on a flat between two large mountains, it's been surrounded by canyons for most of its history. With a warm and dry climate, and sparse and rivers that run dry most of the year. There have been a recent surge in monsters and earthquakes in the last couple months. So you guys are granted the chance to basically head directly to the town. And to give you a clue how little these modules actually give, they don't even give a way to get there.
We're just there. Okay.
Yeah, we're putting Buddy and Holly to their use and making good use of our cards.
Yeah. I would say that it's a few days travel to get there. With this, as you reach these reach the flats where it is, you realize that there's a massive stone citadel that practically cradles the town. The point where where this road meets the town is has a trio of guards who basically look at you warily.
Massive stone citadel. You know, either we didn't get that in our briefing or someone was really underselling things.
Mm-hmm.
You indeed were not issued that particular point in the briefing. The guards are glaring. Do you choose to just try and head past? They're not yet going to try and stop you.
Clayton's just
Or
gonna
do you choose to ask about something?
wave to the guards and call out, "Good day!"
What brings you to these parts? Also, oop,
Also,
He's answering me. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
yes, the map turned weird.
yeah,
Okay.
we're aware. I don't know if there's anything that I can do to correct that. Other than
Don't worry
try to
about it.
reach it.
Yep, not your
I was
fault.
just making sure it wasn't me. That's all.
Yeah. No, it's all of us. Anyway, continue.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, what are we doing in these parts? Clayton is just going to smile and say, "Traveling merchant," and he's just going to say, "Dealing in light explosives and party favors." He's just going to say, "The Citadel. Don't recall reading that in any guidebooks." He's going to look up at it and point at it.
Sometimes I think the thing is cursed. I think that place is the curse, is the root of all our problems. It won't even let me drag the map in.
Wow. Take a moment to get it done, and we'll continue the RP from there.
Yeah.
It may be a full recache this whole fucking thing. Again, it's not your fault.
Functional website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm blinded by the map.
Blinded by the
Okay,
map.
where is it? Where is it? Damn map, come on. The guards pause and well, you might. Also important. So you guys have the shard with you, but who specifically is carrying it?
Not it.
It's in.
I think it should go in the bag of holding.
Yeah, Clayton
Okay.
would
I second that
absolutely
notion.
not be holding it. He would specify that it should probably go in the back of the cart, whoever has it. And yeah, the bag of holding is a good idea.
Uh-huh. Second that notion.
So would that be Jem?
Me
Or
carrying the bag of
Probably, yeah.
holding?
Isn't
thought
it
you
your
got
bag of holding?
It is my bag of holding, actually, yes.
Yeah.
I guess so would be me. Never mind.
Yeah.
I remember I have a bag of holding, I swear.
It's been a hot minute.
Okay, that at least generates the map to somewhat readable again.
Mhm.
Only took me 3 separate efforts. The old citadel seems to be, was, the guards will explain, apparently built by, well, it was built decades ago. Untold decades ago. And as he's speaking, a tremor rumbles through the town. People in the town appear entirely unfazed at this. The people, there's various bits of business going around.
Was that an earthquake?
Yep.
Clayton's just going to look back at Jem and just going to say, "No, baby, you just made the Earth move."
Meh.
The slapping sound you just heard was
Her slapping the shit out of him.
her slapping the shit out of him, and Ari face palming.
Anyways, if you're looking for some place to stay, Giant Skull Inn a little further down will probably be your best bet. For your other business, hell if I know.
Clayton's just going to smile and he's just going to say, "Well, I thank you for the hospitality and the directions." He's just going to say, "You fellas look like you've been having a time of things. Is everything all right?"
Since these earthquakes started, never mind. Just go.
Clayton's just going to glance at the others. He's just going to say, "Well, if you need to talk, if you need to vent, I'll be happy to buy you a drink this evening." And he's just going to not press further, and he's just going to give Buddy a little urging forward.
Archivist finger guns at both the guards as the cart goes by.
For whatever Clayton's initiatives may be, he's pretty practiced at this whole merchant thing.
Hmm. I mean, he should be. He is.
It is his primary source of income outside of
Yeah.
robbing people.
Mm-hmm.
He is an actual merchant.
Let's be checking if I have given you guys a specific thing. All right. As you approach the inn, it looks relatively normal. But as you step in, a felinoid tabaxi glances toward you. New folks in town. Interesting, interesting. You're
Mhm.
looking into the legends too?
Clayton's just going
Legends.
to let them take this.
Come, take a seat. Take a seat.
Mm-hmm. Archivist immediately takes a seat and just hunkers down. I'm like, yes, story.
Jem's not going to stay for the story. Jem's going to wander around a little bit to see how sturdy the building is.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to have held up fairly well. But again, you're entering another. Guess where I wasn't given any details.
Yeah.
It's mostly so that way. Oh, my mother's calling. It's mostly for the purposes of, since there's been a lot of earthquakes, she's looking for exits. That's all.
Ah,
Possible.
Mm.
Andrew Sadar at your service. He's got tiny square glasses, framing his amber eyes, short and stout, sandy fur, thin whiskers. You're pretty sure that his species was rendered as a CGI effect, except for the baby was a creepy puppet in the movie.
Yeah.
They weren't going for creepy, but as long as you didn't pay attention to it, it was fine.
Mm.
Um, Well, I came here a few weeks ago to look into some of the old legends see if I could write an interesting play inspired by them. And then the earthquakes have been a thing since a little before I showed up. Lost hasn't been here for years, but quakes have become more common in recent weeks. No major damage yet, but they're getting worse. It's gonna get hurt at some point.
Mm-hmm. I see. Mm.
Clayton listening intently and kind of wondering if it might be safer to sleep in the cart.
we'll just have to get really good wheel stops. It'll be fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really good wheel stops, a nice blinder for Buddy and Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's only started pretty recently, but can't help but wonder if it's related to, well, there's this elf archivist, name's Rilago, claimed to have proof for something beneath the town. Giant's tomb, supposedly. He wanted to excavate, the mayor said no. The archivist disappeared a few weeks ago, and the earthquake started.
Mm.
My internal thinking is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably not good.
Yeah, that sounds like just from that, it sounds like the archivist, not me. Yeah, found a way into the tomb and maybe triggered a trap.
Clayton's just going to say, yeah, that's a very apt way of putting it. I'm suspecting that he decided that the no, you can't dig was some strange alien language that meant sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is that he only disappeared a few weeks ago. He's been here for years, so wonder what changed.
About the time of the earthquakes, Clayton's going to pipe up.
Mm.
Yeah, true.
Clayton's just going to glance at Archie. He has something to say, but Archie has taken the lead, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Archivist emotions like, no. Ask.
Clayton's just going to say, so I'm sure that all this talk of elves spelunking places that elves shouldn't be has absolutely nothing to do with the whispers I've been hearing among my colleagues of interesting business opportunities in the region for intrepid adventurers.
Huh. Well, if you're looking to, figure out if you're looking to figure out what happened, hmm, that I might be able to do something for. Let's see. He calmly pulls out a making sure that I have the. No, of course the image that's actually meant to be shared isn't available.
Of course.
Discord?
Oh.
Discord.
Discord. Okay, can people hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, there. I recently spoke to the mayor about all this. He was pretty uncomfortable. It was his father, the previous mayor, who was not a fan of the excavation at the tomb. I don't think Tavio had anything to disappear with the disappearance, but I suspect he knows something about it. Either him or his sister. That said, he
There
did
we go.
provide me some of these pieces.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yay, broken map.
Hmm.
Yeah, we probably want to stick that on Discord, judging by
Yeah.
these cooperative levels.
Yeah.
Clayton's just going to look at the map and say, "Do you mind if I sketch this out so you can keep your hands on it?"
Probably reasonable.
Mm.
Clayton's just going to flip him a silver piece as he pulls out his notebook and starts sketching.
Hmm.
And it gives the
Archivist
rest of
is-
you time to review it.
Yep. Archivist is committing it to memory. Yes, a backup to Clayton copying it.
Big chamber with a mysterious hole in the middle of it.
Mhm.
I wonder
Oh
if that could be. I
no.
wonder if that could be important in any way.
Surely not.
And I'm going to say apologize in advance because I already know the answer. Clayton's just going to say, "So does the mayor or his family have any experience with this place outside of this?" He's going to gesture to the map.
I think that the commander of the town guard, Tavio's sister, rumor was she was involved with Lago romantically, so take what you will.
Hmm.
Don't know why
You cut out.
Tavio, I think, got this from her, but pass
Hmm.
it to me.
Clayton's going to say, "All right, schmooze the sister." He's just going to pause and look at Jim and say, "Not planning anything. Not planning anything."
Hmm.
Sure you're not.
Yeah. Zephadari over here, like, sure you're not.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got negative charisma. If anything, that would be Ari's job. Or Zeph's.
Yeah. So,
It's just that we know you.
do you guys have other questions about the map? Or do you intend to...
I don't have any questions.
Clayton is reviewing the map, and he's just going to say some fine notes here. So clearly a little work has been done before the mayor got his pantaloons in a twist. He's just going to say, so have people gone in before, or professionally? I mean, not just going to raise his hands and say, I know how things go in the clandestine adventuring business.
I'm pretty sure there've been illegal excavations, but don't want Tavio blamed for the possibility. Or he looks around, lowers his voice. That Aminta's in with a criminal syndicate.
Boy.
Clayton's just going to say, I see. Just going to make a delicate gesture for in Thieves' Cant in case this guy happens to know more, but won't make anything of it in case he isn't affiliated with the Thieves Guild.
He doesn't seem to catch it.
Okay. Clayton's just going to say, so you've been here a while. I don't suppose you know if anything local thieves have a understanding in the area?
Hard to say for sure. This isn't that big a town, of course.
Yes, but they haven't told the new guy anything.
Mm,
Clayton's just going to nod and say, oh, fair. You haven't been robbed or anything. Nobody's pilfered your purse, have they?
Nope. At least that much I can tell you.
Clayton's just going to nod again. Reasonably suspicious, suspecting that they can get a good night's sleep without having to worry about that.
good.
No?
Clayton's going to say, all right, so he's just going to lean forward and put his hand on his chin and elbow on the table, and he's just going to kind of eyeball to Archie, indicating that this is going to go back to him. Don't suppose you've had any luck in composing your stories? Or have you been stymied?
A little bit, but I can tell you a couple of the legends of this place.
Archie, that's all you.
Point on the map. Heroes Fest here. The old fable says that a band of heroes who defended their homeland somewhere beyond here with the help of a giant. When the giant died, the heroes honored him by building a tomb around his petrified body. No idea what became of them. History doesn't even remember their names. The giant's name, though, was Zeluwan.
Gonna need that written down somewhere. I will forget it.
Yeah, same.
What you do with all this knowledge, that's up to you. Once he sees that the notes are sufficiently copied, he pockets the map. Just try not to hurt Tavio amidst all this.
Clayton's just gonna wave it off, and he's gonna say, oh, relax, we're not gonna be doing harm to nobody. He's just gonna pause and say, less, of course. They draw on us, of course. Just gonna pause again and say, amending that, lesson, of course, they draw on us unprovoked. He's just gonna say, got no issue with the guards. This is one of those things you need to specify. And Clayton's just going to say, "Thanks for the stories." So let me buy you dinner in case anything, and keep us in mind in case anything else comes to mind.
Or any other interesting legends you know.
Always looking for inspiration for, bardic verse.
Some note swapping may be able to happen there, but it would largely be off screen, unfortunately, simply because
Yeah.
limited.
Oh,
data.
absolutely. This isn't a. This is Clayton being friendly, not a give us more.
Mm-hmm.
The Solana Oscon isn't big enough to have a proper aristocracy. The closest there is the Solana family line. They live in a largest two-story house, some ways away, which has a relatively well-tended garden, which kind of makes it stand out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you wish to head that way, or do you wish to try and investigate the? Let's see. Those notes you got do point to a couple of ventilation shafts.
I can dig it.
Mm-hmm.
Diggy diggy.
Diggy diggy. Diggy diggy hole.
I am a dwarf and a dig in a hole. Diggy diggy.
Since nothing appears to be on fire and nobody has come out snarling about people being where they shouldn't, I think we've got a little time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sounds like it.
Clayton's just going to move off to their own table and he's just going to call a huddle.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it as call a hoe. And I was like, but Thancred's not here.
It's me. I'm the hoe.
Oh,
Yes.
You were only the hoe on that one adventure where I needed eye candy.
you're not a hoe. You just play one on TV.
Clayton's. Once we're all gathered and sufficiently prepared with food and drinks, Clayton's just going to slap his copy of the map on the table and he's just going to say, all right, thoughts. He's just going to say, my first thought is to go talk to the mayor because there's no way we don't have him knowing more.
Mm-hmm.
My first thoughts are the map's in pieces.
Clayton's just going to gesture to the big room in the middle and say, yeah, I can't imagine why this room here has no details. Surely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
you are
can't
really
imagine.
snarky today, aren't you?
Can't imagine that they're hiding anything. Can't imagine that at all.
Absolutely not.
Granted,
Otherwise, if we can't get official access, those ventilation shafts are probably a really good bet.
Mm-hmm.
oh, yeah.
It's like, can we get access to this place? No, I'm still gonna.
And then
Gonna do it.
Has that stopped anyone before?
correct.
No.
Are we going to thought process? Ask about anything about obsidian that may or may not be in there without indicating we have a shard of something.
Mm.
It'll
Mayor?
difficult to pull off right now, but if the mention comes up, we should leap on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Clayton's also going to grin at Jim and say, "What? I'm being mindful of things that might kill me. I thought you wanted me to take a little better care of myself."
That doesn't mean you have to be an ass.
He's not being an ass.
Looks over at Zeth just a little bit like, okay.
I don't know. This feels like normal Clayton behavior.
He just feels a little extra snarky today. He must be in the mood. Maybe he hasn't eaten yet.
Well,
Well, I haven't eaten, but I'm also aware that the last few times we've done this, you've had issue with some of my plans, in spite of them going off almost without a hitch.
Oh no, we've already discussed this issue.
Clayton's.
I'm more concerned about you being a smartass right now. That has nothing to do with your plans.
I would think that would be the least concerning thing about about Clayton.
I'm smart and I'm an ass. They go together.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh dear.
Clayton's just gonna look at Ari and Zeph and just gonna say, "What? Like you two haven't gotten to the point where you two are finding friendly things to tease about." Oh wait, give him a shit-eating grin.
Commit nay.
Everyone-
Like what? I'm gonna point at Clayton and look at Zeph. I'm like going, and Arya like, see, he's being spicy today.
I'm going to throw him over the wall.
Oh dear.
You guys seriously didn't expect this kind of behavior from him. It's easier to just ignore him.
I mean,
You know, if he's gonna be like that, I'm just gonna ignore him.
that's probably the best option.
You just gotta learn how to handle it.
I'm not needling Zeph. I'm needling Ari.
And see, I'm trying to set an example for him.
Yeah.
Commit
Okay, we should probably get back on track.
Tears into the camera.
Clayton's just gonna pause, glance at Mitney. He's gonna say, "All right, dwarven aesthetics in mind." He's just gonna point at the map and he's gonna say, "Clearly, this is not dwarven work. I don't think, but anything catch your eye?"
There should be more ventilation shafts. That's not enough air.
They're gonna send a canary in there, and that thing's gonna die in seconds.
Dwarven
That's
pots.
Mm.
Yes, ominous center thing could very easily go down because look at that space of the lower one. It is a connected one through those both living quarters and servants' quarters ? Let's see here. All fixes one. That connecting bit's the interesting part, honestly. Normally, like, sure, if it's one line, you put them all in the same tomb set. But
Yeah. Clayton's a little. I assume these notes are actually on the map as opposed to DM's notes.
That's
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
that's a good
visible on
thing
the
to
map.
clarify.
the ventilation shaft note is marked on the map.
Mostly Clayton's looking at these structures continue here. Another crypt?
Those
Yes.
dead people.
Yeah, Clayton's just going to say, I'm a little worried about this, since nothing here screams to me, I'm going to cause earthquakes.
It hasn't been that long since we've dealt
Unless
with
it's
dead
in that
people.
missing center bit. Yes.
Yes.
Meanwhile, you guys talk about dwarven work, and all I can think of is a thing from the old D&D comic. Everything good is dwarven work. The sword is flawless with magnificent detail. Dwarven work. These pastries be fluffy and filled with delicious custard. Dwarven work.
Everyone knows that dwarves don't do custard, they do mushrooms.
Would explain a few things.
Which kind of mushrooms? Mitney stares into the camera.
Yes.
Is it something that can be turned into ale?
The answer is everything can get turned into ale. You just haven't tried hard enough.
All of a sudden, my brain goes, mushroom ale? Ooh.
Well, I mean, mushrooms. I
You
mean,
can make mushroom coffee. It's a
you
thing.
can
Yeah.
make mushroom hot chocolate. I have seen it, and I wish to try it.
I mean, works for me.
Okay, that's something we got to work into a dwarf campaign next time. Anyway, Clayton's just going to say, all right, so my thoughts at the moment, we need to reconnoitre the vents to find a way in, assuming this doesn't go well, and we need to go talk to the maid. He's just going to pause and look at Ari and Archie and Mitney. He's going to say, we may also want to check the provisioner in town to see if anyone's made some purchases that might behoove people tomb diving.
Mm-hmm.
You said tomb diving. My first thought was doomsday prep. Either or.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if doomsday prep was something that people have been thinking about, considering earthquakes.
Yeah.
Consistent ones, enough so that people aren't even affected by them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Just a flesh wound in the earth.
And as of this moment, I'm putting up the big out of character flag saying Clayton is indicating he wants to go talk to the mayor. Does anyone with a better charisma score want to stop him?
No, I can go with him though.
I mean, I do think we should speak with the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to bring me along for some extra security in the charisma section, or do you think I would be better off with the merchants?
Out of character, I don't know how I can wave this red flag any higher about not letting Clayton talk to people.
I don't know. According to you, all of Clayton's plan have worked beautifully, so letting Clayton talk to people doesn't seem to be a problem.
No, that's Clayton in character. This is once again the leverage situation of I have never done anything wrong in my life. Flash cut to previous adventures with everything on fire.
At this point, I won't let him do what he wants.
Zeph is just gonna glance over at Ari like, should I be a babysitter?
I mean, if it comes to that, yeah.
Yes, babysit him.
Okay. I will go along with you guys because clearly someone needs an extra babysitter.
What? It's not like I'm going to feel up Jim in front of the mayor. Clearly misreading the situation.
You know,
like,
somebody has to make sure you don't.
Jem will Jem side eyes him going, I'm gonna fucking let you. No.
I mean, Zeph is saying clearly someone needs to make sure you don't, but the context behind that, which should be understood by Jem, I hope.
Yes.
Is that I don't think letting him talk to the mayor by himself is a great idea.
No, that's why we're going with him.
Exactly. So I'm going. So
we're
I'm
not
going
gonna
with you
stop
guys.
him. We're just gonna go babysit him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going with you guys to see the mayor.
Clayton's
We're gonna let the chaos unfold, and then be there to clean up the mess. Obviously.
Yep.
Exactly.
Are you going with us, or are you going to go with the merchants?
I'm going with you guys.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Clayton's
Extra babysitters.
Nod and look to Mitney and Archie and say, "You two got the merchants, or do we want to make this a field trip?"
We got the merchants.
Yeah, I think
Merchant
it would
is
be
good.
better if we split our time.
Yeah.
I just, I feel like maybe having more people to talk to the mayor might be a decent idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and say that Mitney and Archivist, you're not going to find a lot of suspicious purchasing that any merchants are wanting to talk about. This town doesn't have a strong merchant base as it stands. But the merchants who are here, those who talk about it much, not a lot of sign of anything suspicious. Read. Another missing piece of the puzzle.
Mm.
Somebody came prepared. All right, so this is going to take us to the mayor's place.
Prompto says hello.
Hello, Promi.
Hello, Promi.
Hello,
Hi,
Prom.
Promi, I did routine pet a kitty.
I am petting him. He was just meowing pitifully over there, and I had to call him over.
Our cats have been up the fucking wall today.
Yeah, ours have too, but we also were doing stuff, so it got them all wound up.
Yeah,
No.
prom.
We had people outside doing stuff, so they got locked up because of that.
There were people outside doing stuff over here too, but
Oh
also
wow!
we
Look at us.
were putting an oven. We were putting an oven, and then he was just like, "Oh my god, things are happening. Oh my god, this space is clear. What's going on behind here?" So he got behind the oven.
I saw the picture.
Yeah, it was pretty. At least it's easier to get to him behind the oven instead of him falling behind like a big physical oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be bad. We just need to make sure he doesn't go there when the oven is on. Because that's a bad thing, isn't it? Yeah, isn't
Mhm.
it? I don't want a baked boy. I love my sunshine boy, but I don't want him actually a giant ball of gas.
Oh.
A giant ball of
I thought all
fire
cats were
gas.
giant balls of gas.
I mean, sometimes you just sit there and like, oh no, they are.
Sometimes they are.
Yep.
Sometimes they are, but I don't need it to be a giant ball of flammable gas.
Mm.
I would
I
really
know.
like to not have my kitten
I'm just
baked.
wondering if it's gonna be good for the tummy.
The only baking I want in my kittens is catnip.
I mean, it's cooked, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Hopefully, I've even inked enough time to brace for shenanigans. Hopefully, there won't
Ink
be
is-
shenanigans.
Ink is always braced for shenanigans. He's got you in the campaign.
All
He
right.
has to be some level prepared for that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Casa Solana. It is relatively well guarded. There's 2 guards out front, 2 by the back, and you're pretty sure there's at least a couple inside.
Wouldn't be shocking at all.
So,
Does anyone else want to take the lead before Clayton walks up and possibly says that you people aren't important enough? I'm here to talk to the guy in charge.
Who's there?
I
2 guards
think
out front.
I should probably go up to the guards and,
Yeah.
see if I
Yeah.
can ask what would it take to get an audience with the mayor?
the 2 guards look you over, up and down a little bit. Say, just don't do anything stupid. The guards inside. There are more inside. And they will allow you in.
Sounds good enough. Let's go.
Do.
Clayton's just going to dutifully follow,
Mm-hmm.
taking note of the guards, taking note of anything especially valuable, especially anything that doesn't match the aesthetics.
Looking for the exit.
I am going to allow Clayton to take the lead once we actually get to the mayor,
Mhm.
but I will be there to help.
Yes, so what the fuck do you mean the stream hasn't been playing for? Sorry.
Twitch, why you like this?
I don't know how long I've been turned off. So,
That
yes,
sounds like a
let
personal
us
problem.
go meet with the mayor. Hopefully in an office as opposed to intruding on their home.
Well, we were allowed in.
Mm-hmm.
Do we meet with any other of the guards inside, and will they allow us to meet with the mayor?
They're usually with him, so if you're allowed in.
All right.
We're
It's not
allowed
like-
in, then we should be good as long as we don't piss them off.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Mm.
Oh no!
We lost someone.
We lost a
died.
cactus.
We lost
No,
a cactus.
cactus! Bitches love my fluffy tail and soft ears. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. I do love
What's
fluffy
that?
tail and soft ears. Sorry, I just saw the meme time thing. Beautiful.
Shall we wait for Cactus or?
Discord full on crashed for cactus.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, well, it shouldn't take too long to restart. So
Functional programs tonight.
functional programs
Mhm.
everywhere.
Oh, jeez. Yep, we gotta wait a minute before advancing for Cactus to return.
I was so happy. I was like, I haven't taken any painkillers yet today, and I did a lot. And then my hand started hurting. I had to rewrap my hand, and I saw, as things heal, as big wounds sort of heal and things start bruising.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, there's bruising on my palm. That explains
Lovely. Yeah, that does. I know the feeling very well.
I mean,
a lot. I mean, obviously, it's just a side effect of the healing process, so it's
you
not
did
anything
kind
to
of
be concerned
stick
about.
a sharp object into your hand.
Unwillingly, but
Unwillingly,
yes,
but yes.
I have to reiterate that that is not something that I willingly did.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's just, there's people out there who probably aren't watching, but you never know.
Okay, I hear people.
Hello.
Hello.
Aha.
We hear you.
We hear you, babe.
I hear
Hey.
a cactus.
Give me a second to get back in because it just went full grayscale there for a second.
That's fun.
Always a good time.
Mhm.
Alright. My apologies. I've got outside audio coming in. I'll need another minute.
Okay.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Take your time.
Mm-hmm. We have no rush.
Yeah.
At least until the tremors start and don't stop.
Mm.
Yeah, when it
And
becomes a 2 minute, when it becomes longer than a 5 second earthquake, Mitney's gonna be like, yeah, that shit's fucked.
That's why, honestly, that's why I was confused because I'm like, going, earthquakes are much longer than 5 fucking seconds.
I was gonna say no. The ones up here aren't they usually like 2 to 3, and then we're like, oh, we didn't notice anything.
Yeah.
We don't notice anything because we don't feel shit. If you could feel it, I imagine they'd be longer.
Usually not more than a minute or two or so.
Mhm.
Yeah, but the one that we had in the campaign just now was like 5 fucking seconds.
That's just giant footsteps. It's nothing to worry about, I'm sure.
Yes, someone just rolled over in their sleep.
Which is why I asked if it was a fucking earthquake.
Oh,
And then someone decided to be a smartass.
considering we are dealing with a Tomb of Giants. Mm. Mm.
it is
Yes, I'm
concerning.
pretty sure there's one there.
The giant was
Undead
noted
giant.
petrified.
They mentioned petrified as the cause of death.
Yes.
Oh, so awakening giant.
Mm.
Like or
Petrified as a
petrified.
cause of death.
Alright.
Sus.
That said, I am back.
Welcome
Yay.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome, Libek.
Someone used some soft on that giant.
Clearly.
No, as Final Fantasy IV teaches us, that doesn't work outside of combat.
Okay, but if he's petrified, he might not be in combat anymore.
Also
The
true.
petrification, I can't talk, but you know what I mean. It happened a long time ago, so there's been a lot of time to not be in battle.
He's been stoned for this long.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of envious.
Must have been some good mushrooms.
Right?
Hell of a nap.
Some really good cannabis there.
Woo!
All right, so
Alright, so the mayor's place, yeah, this is definitely a relatively well kept place. There's a functioning garden. And you are quickly motioned towards a parlor.
This is a partially
You-
OOC question. I'm sorry, partially OOC question for shitpost reasons. But are there mushrooms in the garden?
Nope.
Okay. I'm sorry, it was mentioned. I had to mention it.
I mean, checking is always good. You never know.
A brown-skinned human noble Short black hair, slightly scruffy beard, simple clothes. He's in his 40s. See, and just kind of sighs. Hello, visitors. What brings you here at this hour? It's not that late, for the record.
Yeah. Clayton's just going to smile and sigh and going to say, I take it you've had at least a few more visitors during the past few weeks. Making initial conversations and greetings.
Not really.
He's just going to pause and say, well, I'm actually pleasantly surprised then. He's just going to pause, bow, and say, Clayton Salty, merchant of explosives, both recreational and industrial. He's just going to say, also adventurer by trade, but he's just going to wave that off and say, mostly irrelevant at the moment. He's just going to continue. We were stopped by the tavern and we heard that your town's been having some earthquakes at roughly the same time that an elf got into something they shouldn't. He's just going to arch an eyebrow and say, this seems a little concerning, no?
Relago, he was so keen to explore the tomb. He and my sister both. It told me a trap killed him. An obsidian splinter through the heart. Poor man.
That's some new news. He's just going to say, obsidian splinter? That's
right.
not typical trap material.
Just going to remind you guys that the shard you guys have is prop.
Oh yeah, it's obsidian. Cursed obsidian. Clayton's trying to work his way in carefully.
Yeah, we're not just gonna come out and say we've got something like that.
We've got a ominous sort of
Frankly, I think
obsidian
that
probably
unearthing
could
that
have.
tomb has angered the gods. The earthquakes are warnings. If we don't heed them, Ostacon will be destroyed soon enough.
Do you guys have a plan for evacuation if that is the case?
I don't even. I don't know. She shudders. I don't know.
Clayton's just going to say, well, it might be something to bear in mind, but back to the topic at hand. At the tavern, we were told your elven problem was the only problem. You mean to tell me your sister went in with him?
Or was it assistant? I couldn't quite hear.
Oh, I thought it was sister. But...
He pauses. Goes in to say she's obsessed with plundering the place. Talks of nothing else. Is overseeing it personally, that's why she's not here.
Okay, so she did make it out of there okay enough? Alive?
Yeah.
Her limbs?
As most of the guard listening to her. Except these two. He points to the two who have been around. They've been with me for years.
Clayton's just gonna nod to the guards and say, loyalty, good to have, especially in this business. He's just going to say, so you and your sister are of different minds on this tomb. He's just going to pause and say, we've heard some rumblings which initially drew us to this place. Rumblings being social, not, he's just going to gesture around.
All of this.
He's just going to say, I'm a little surprised to hear that you haven't had more visitors, if that's the case. At least official visitors, he's going to add.
Yeah. Most of what she's looking for right now is workers to help remove precious stones from the place. Wants people who know how to keep their mouths shut. Just want this stopped.
Clayton's just going to stroke his chin, look to the others. He's just going to look back to the mayor and say, well, as I said, adventurer by trade. And he's just going to say, and my companions know a thing or two about it. He's just going to add, so the earthquakes are an obvious concern. He's going to say, I've had a thought on the matter that I'm open to broaching with you if you are. He's just going to say, you seem quite concerned about your sister and this plundering of the tomb. Rightly so, I think. He's just going to add, would you be averse to us approaching your sister and offering our services so that you can get some eyes in there?
If you think it would work, just something has to be done to stop this.
Do you have any suspicions on what it might be? Besides the gods?
He shakes his head. Verlago must have done something, or she did.
I'm almost certain that they did. I'm just a little concerned at this point about which gods it might be. Not thinking of Gond, no.
Mm,
Like, points at Clayton, like going, good call.
Yeah, he said the thing.
Yeah, he's just going to say, but I do have a keen interest in getting my eyes in there at the very least. Some plunder would be nice, but I'm open, but I'm not interested in. Yes, he is actually saying plunder would be nice, but I'm not interested in desecrating local archaeology. Putting all his cards on the table, Clayton is nothing if not honest.
Going,
Hey,
honesty is
that
good.
can be a good thing. That can be a good
Yeah.
thing in this case. Yep.
it could be very well be.
Clayton's just going to say, this is a fragile topic, perhaps, but has your sister been acting any differently since this expedition started?
Closes his eyes. She's become obsessed with the place. Keeps wanting workers, refusing to trust people. She oversees this entire thing personally all the time.
Not to mention, she seems to want people working for her that can keep their mouths shut.
Yeah.
And like, how recently, like, was this like always kind of her personality, or is this a more recent change, or has it gotten worse in the past however long?
It's been getting worse for a while, but hit the full extreme soon.
Hit the full extreme.
Clayton's just going to nod and say, I suspecting that something in there may have covertly or overtly grabbed your sister's attention in a way that may not be natural. He's just
Yeah, that's
going
my
to
suspicion.
nod at Zeph, and he's just going to say, we'll try to get in there and see what we can do to alleviate or confirm your suspicions, he's just going to say. But obviously, it's going to take a little direction. Is there anything that you are particularly interested in? He's pausing, trying to find a delicate approach to saying, do you want us to protect your sister, or do you want us to fuck up whatever's going on in there and bring her back no matter what?
Okay.
If someone else wants to take that.
Like going, okay, let's see if I can word this correctly.
Yeah, Clayton is attempting to be delicate and failing. Failing to even find the words.
Like, how would you ideally want us
To help your
handle
sister.
things? To help your sister.
Yeah. How would you like
The
us to help your
tomb
sister?
needs something happened in that tomb, and if it can be reversed, it needs to be.
Okay.
Saving her would be ideal, but I don't even know if it's possible.
There we go.
Well-
That's all I needed. Out of character. Out of character.
Do the best that we can to try and reverse what happened and
Clayton's
put the
just
whole thing to rest as best as possible.
nod in understanding, and he's going to say, that's a nice set of directives to follow. He's just going to add, your sister, I take it, has not left the tomb for a while? Or does she come out to sleep?
She hasn't left in days.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, that sure is a sign.
Not at all concerning.
mm-hmm.
He's just going to say, all right, I suppose my final question would be, can you direct us towards the dig site, or will we have to find our own way in? He's just going to say, begging your pardon, but this is your territory, and I'd rather not blow
I
something
do
up
have-
without having to.
I do have actually another question, if
Oh.
that's all right.
Oh, by all means.
Is she on doing this by herself, or does she have a crew with her?
He's got a crew. Some of them are definitely with the Onyx Path Syndicate.
Oh, that's a good thing to know. That's a good thing to know.
All right.
Easiest way to get in will probably be to pose as workers, though they would definitely,
They'd be suspicious.
yeah, they would also probably search you.
Hmm.
I might
Well,
be able to
thank you.
help you smuggle supplies in, but that's a big might.
That's all right. Thank you for letting us know.
Clayton's
is
just going to
definitely-
nod and say, "This will not be my first infiltration." He's not even going to.
I'm fucking slightly step on
I'm
his foot. Just a
Going
little bit.
to ask everyone who's in the room at this time for a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Wisdom
I
check.
don't think they
Because you
made it
guys have
back.
seen,
Mm-mm.
basically there's something that might open options if you ask it that may or may not give you a hint based
Okay,
on the results of
normal
the check.
roll.
Yeah, it's just a straight wisdom check, not save.
Okay. Well, I'm just waiting on roll 20 to be a functional program. There we go.
That one was
That
saved.
was a save.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops. Okay, sorry.
No,
I'll do it
Just-
again.
the
There we
actual
go.
thing is annoying to figure out.
Hell
too.
yeah!
Okay,
Sorry.
all right.
I'm waiting on mine.
Oh my gosh.
Clayton and Zeph. Thinking about the map, and actually, Jamisha, after a moment, you.
Wait, was it, Are you sure it's not Ari and Zeph?
Yeah, I was going to say Ari and
Engine?
Zeph. Clayton is like, yes, this is a perfectly sound plan, and nothing else I need to know.
Okay. Ari, Zeph, and after a moment, Jamisha. Each of you think of things. There were marked points on the map, marked as ventilation shafts. Exit to the hills escarpment. Too dangerous, non-viable. And then a fountain fed from a drainage basin in Iron Bed Grotto. Too difficult to bring equipment, non-viable. Might be good to ask about those.
So my question out of character is, would it be okay to show the map?
As far as
Or-
you know, he gave the guy who gave you the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we met
So-
someone at the tavern.
Yeah,
Kind of
so
well,
we met someone at the tavern who showed us this map, and he did allow Clayton to sort of take a tracing of it. What is wrong with these points that are considered non-viable? Is there anything we need to know about them?
Take out the map.
Then.
Obligingly.
Those ventilation shafts, they're at caves, one to the east, one to the west. They're hard to reach, though. You'd have quite the climb to get in.
Hmm.
He kind of points the. You would need some significant climbing equipment or something to get up there, but they determined it wasn't viable. I'm not surprised
see.
if they had a more straightforward route that they're now taking from the ruined citadel. One of the tunnels there is the front entrance. Now this grotto, you glanced at this, which is a place. There's a different cavern network east of town, easy enough to find. This must come from something in there. If they're naming it. It said there's a high probability of monsters.
Hmm.
Either of those might get you in a little more sneakily.
It's worth a shot. We could try both ways. Maybe have a few of us try to get in as workers, and then a few of us try those other ways.
Mhm.
We do have a lot to think about, though.
Choice is yours, but gonna if you're gonna try to climb, you'll have some effort to do. That's all I'm saying.
Some work ahead of us.
Yep.
Clayton's just going to nod and he's going to say, I think we can work with this. He's just going to pause and say one final question. He's just going to say, the gentleman at the pub indicated that these tremors have become a little more frequent than they did before. He's just going to say, I don't suppose you have any insight on the urgency of this?
He shakes his head. I know that with time it'll get more dire, but no idea how quickly.
Actually, riding the coattails of that question, has anyone been documenting the frequency of the earthquakes?
Not that I'm aware of.
Ah, don't you just love frontier living?
Mm-hmm.
Clayton's
What's
just
a
going
shot?
No, it's a very good question. And Clayton's just going to nod and say, all right, we'll see what we can do for you. He's just going to add, I suppose you'll want us to return here when we have any information or sisters for you.
Sorry, please repeat the question.
And Clayton's just going to ask, well, that's seems to be all that we'll need. I suppose when we have anything to report or perhaps a sister to return to you, we'll just meet you here.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Clayton's just going to nod and going to bow again and say, all right, thank you for your information, and we'll attempt to see what we can do for you. And unless anyone else has anything to say, that seems like a good point to exit to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think at that point there's really nothing more that I have to ask, and maybe I'll just say it might not be a bad idea to work on an evacuation plan in the case of a worst case scenario, but we'll see what we can do to try and make it so that that doesn't have to happen. But the safety of everyone is definitely the top priority there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if this is something we can't stop, you may not want to live here too much longer.
Oh my goodness.
Mm,
Please tell me you didn't say that out loud.
Oh, that was out of character.
Okay, good.
I'm being
Okay.
gentle about it, okay? I have high charisma.
You're fine. I was worried about him.
No, even Clayton isn't about to say, yeah, you should pick up and leave. This is hopeless.
Like, we don't know what we're gonna find in there. And until we know, we can't really say anything about how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. That's
So-
totally fine.
Best to have a backup plan just in case.
Always good to have a backup plan.
There. He shakes his head.
All right. It looks like we have our information, or at least all the information we're going to get out of this guy. Time to return to the inn and start some more planning, and actually Clayton had a thought.
Oh. A lot of plans start with Clayton had a thought.
Uh-huh.
Well, at this point, it's less of a concrete thought and more of a, we've got some skills we can put to use here.
I was thinking, spider gem.
Yeah, I was going to say, we have people with spider climb who could probably handle those vents without too much of an issue, other than a bit of a trek.
Yeah, spider gem, spider Archie was my first thought about the vents.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind. Never do.
I'm assuming that if we wanted them to go ahead, it would be about a day's excursion for those two. Yes or no?
Hmm. The wait, no, the caves are all pretty close to the town,
So probably
Yep.
less than a day.
and the uh, recently excavated path is apparently at the Citadel, which is literally the edge of the town.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was thinking if we wanted to send Jem and Archie to spider climb their way through the vents, is it a lot of climbing? Would it take them the better part of a day, or would they be able to get in and out pretty quickly and to get eyes on stuff?
Based on a glance, if you guys kind of scout if you guys kind of scout with certain things, it's only a couple 100 feet, enough that it's dangerous, uh, but not superbly long. That said, you don't know how far the shafts go. They seem to be quite a ways out after all.
Yeah. Well, what I'm thinking is if we have our two spider climbers go in and scout ahead, we can get some eyes on the situation, and then we can get a better plan. I'm just wondering if that would be something we can do quickly, or if we should put that on the back burner. Let me look at that map again.
I mean, I'd be willing to do it, no problem.
Okay, bring casting path. Splitting is not going to be superbly difficult. I would basically kind of fudge things to keep the time frames roughly in sync, and I could easily do so. So I'm just going to go to the out of character explanation. Yes, you can choose the split, or you could all go in through the front, or you could all take a side path.
Well, first of all, I want to get eyes in the place, even if it's just in the hallways. If we can get Jem and Archie through the vents, Spider-Manning across the ceiling and seeing what they can see,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming back to us. After that, we can give them our equipment and see about going in the front. The grotto sounds tempting from a monster standpoint, but probably dangerous, and I'm not sure it would be worth our effort. Anyone else have thoughts on that?
Tib started meowing and my brain lost all thought.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Clayton is thinking he wants to go in the front door, and if Ari, Zeph, and Mitney joined him there, it wouldn't be unheard of, and then either Jem and Archie could either join them in the front door if it doesn't seem dangerous, or bring in their equipment from the vents.
I was
Mhm.
thinking, just
Excuse
to
me.
be on the safe side, we have them bring in equipment from the vents. I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Because the less the mayor is involved directly, I think
Mhm.
the better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also think we should go somewhere outside of town, take the shard out of the bag, and see if it's doing anything weird, and then put it right back in the bag.
Mm.
That's
That
a good idea. That's a good idea too.
Do you take it? Do you pull it in front of the mayor?
Oh,
No,
no.
No.
Outside of
absolutely not.
Okay.
No, we did not mention anything of the sort or show him.
No.
N- No, we
We're
did a
talking
little.
about someone getting stabbed with a shard, but we have no idea what that would be. Midnight's not there.
Yeah, we probed a little bit about obsidian and didn't get much more out of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's
No.
You know that he knows that it stabbed her. And I will say that he thinks that return he will also that if you find that shard that killed him, try to put it back in its proper place. Maybe that'll fix this.
Okay. Yeah.
Worth a shot.
It is worth a shot and worth a shard.
A single shard of obsidian in an entire temple. That won't be hard.
Well, if it's
Looks at
not in
that
the
big
dead body.
central chamber with the
I'm just
hole.
gonna look at him like,
Mm.
No, that was out of character. That was out of
I'm like,
character.
okay, like, you gotta tell me these things, or I'm gonna comment.
No, this is a lament about a needle in a haystack. This is not something he'll sass about.
Mm.
Okay. You be sassing. You be sassing.
Okay, we have got 30 minutes left before 10. I'm kind of interested in sending Jem and Archie first, just to get just to get eyes in the place before we march up to the front gates. Does that sound
Yeah.
good to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking that would be a good idea. Just so we know a preliminary idea of what is around there.
Fist bumps
Also,
the Archie.
it gives us time to take the shard somewhere to see if there's a reaction.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually kind of thinking maybe we should do it in
If
our.
someone's taking the shard out, it almost seems to pull down faster than gravity.
Oh,
Oh.
Mm.
Get the bag underneath it and shut it again.
Yep.
Back in the bag you go, Nebby.
We should also find some kind of solid-ish container. My brain wants to stay in one of the cookie tins that always holds sewing supplies, but D&D equivalent, so we can have our own personal compass once we're inside.
Oh.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
a glass jar would work fine,
Yes,
Yeah.
glass jar, small wooden box.
depending on how big the shard is, of course.
We should
I-
probably not do glass just in
Not
case it
glass.
pulls
Glass and glass
down.
could be a little bad.
Really fast.
Yeah,
Like
if it's
it
pulling
just
down really
did.
fast, I'm worried about it breaking it.
Yeah.
Well, if we use a if we don't use a drinking glass, but like a sample container, which is actually thick enough to hold things, it should be fine. Glass is not fragile; it's just brittle.
Again, with how fast that thing hit
containers.
the earth.
Well, if we're going to use it as a compass, we may want to be able to actually see what it's doing. Is the problem?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
As long
I-
as
I'm
it's-
not disagreeing. I'm just saying
To
we.
a certain
I'm
level
just-
of underground, it's going to be pointing down, and it'll go sideways.
Yeah. I mean, it might
So
just
open
be
top
like a
small box.
yeah.
Fair.
I guess my main thought was just I think a box would still be better, like a tin box or something.
Well, like if it's pushing itself down and in certain directions, we could just follow the pole.
Oh, that's what we
Yeah.
were saying. A compass.
Yeah.
Okay. Question time. If it's in our hand, because it's stronger than gravity, but it's not leaping
not
out
going
of
to-
our hand, right?
Not, yeah, it's not.
Not yet. So, yeah, we could put it in a container. It would just make noise. Is our problem?
We'll just have
Jar.
to not do it near other people. What do you got? I have a rock in a box that I like to shake. It's my good luck charm. Points eyes at them.
Mm.
I'm leaving
Warhammer
that one up to
Darktide.
you.
Warhammer Darktide. It's my lucky rock.
Mm.
It's your lucky rock.
Okay, so let's get our spider root people in.
Spider
Alrighty.
gem. Spider gem.
Gem.
All right. So, first off, just fact checking. Can we drop into the channel the planned party split, just so I have a loose track I can start plotting?
That is a good idea. So, hold on.
Mhm.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, someone else should type it.
I'll do it.
I'm just like,
Wait, the hand.
right. It's really hard for me to type anyway, but I'm still trying to do it. And I probably shouldn't be doing it as much as I have been.
Yeah, you did a lot today.
Yeah. Well, also I'm bruising, so that's fun.
No bueno.
And this
Look
one's
good?
important: is are you going to take the east or west cave, or are you going to try and do both at once?
Mm.
Are you both going down one hole, or are you both doing separate holes?
What do you think, Archie?
Phrasing.
Going solo seems like a bad idea.
Does a little bit.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I have a good feeling about the left. Ew.
All right, we'll do left.
Good adventurers go left.
Good adventures go left, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, left cave. And we're gonna spider climb our way to victory.
All right. Let's point out the route. Okay. Um, the the caves are notoriously hard to reach, being 200 feet up on a hillside escarpment. You
Well, it's a
would,
good thing we've got spider climb then.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um, because yeah, the, this climb would be rather difficult otherwise. Getting the others up this way could be very tricky. That
Which is
said,
why we're not going to.
Yep.
the cave in question is empty except for a large crafted shaft in the back, 20 feet wide, 20 feet tall, made of smooth limestone. Um, if you do you choose to try heading right down?
Uh, yes. I guess. I mean, what we're doing is we're gonna go through the cave
Mm.
Right.
and probably, we're doing reconnaissance.
Yeah, I assume they're going slowly rather than
Yeah,
100-meter dash down the wall.
we're
Nah.
not doing that.
Yeah, absolutely
Inchy,
not.
nice, slow walk.
Gotta go fast.
Uh-huh.
Gotta go fast.
All right.
Gotta go faster.
Gotta go faster, faster, faster.
Hold on. Let me reveal. Start by revealing the first stretch of the area.
Oh, and just for reference to Jem and Archie, all Clayton wants to know is what it looks like the crews are doing, if they've been taking everything, or if the plunder is relatively intact, and how angry the people look,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
and whatever
Um,
else they think is important. Obviously, their discretion.
All right. So we're gonna reveal the first stretch, and then I'm actually going to adjust the map and switch to Fog of War instead of. Because that's a
Alright.
lot easier to work with for revealing areas and what you can see. Uh, that said, Jamisha and Archivist.
Okay.
Oh, and
Okay.
Clayton would also have recommended they discard anything or leave behind anything that might dangle or drop because,
yeah, no, I was not bringing the bag of holding.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know exactly where you're going. No, I wasn't
Not
gonna
for
bring
the
it.
first round.
Nope.
All right. So, Soon enough, your path is blocked by a grate of corroded vertical iron bars. Um, what you can see from the immediate area, what you can manage to see, to the east, there is what looks like. Hold on, yeah. Looks like maybe there's an altar in that room.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at Archivist like going, no way we hit jackpot already. That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
To the west, the hall goes down further. You can't really get a good handle on how far from here. If you're going to scout further, you've got to get past these bars. You have a couple options for how to do that.
Okay, how far are they apart from each other?
Uh, that up. They are about. I've got to put them on inches apart. Squeezing through is not going to be particularly viable.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't give me a specific width, but
Does not seem like squeezing through is an option.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Curses.
All right.
They knew that there was going to be people exploiting the vents or something.
Okay.
All right.
What
How?
do we have?
Uh,
So there are bars. Is there a lock?
yeah. Like, how are the bars actually attached?
To the ceiling, to the floor, to a grate?
To the window, to the wall.
Yeah. Are they like directly in the stone,
Feeling bad for
or
Ink.
are they like? Is it like bolted on like a grate?
It is secured well into the wall.
So put in there at construction rather than after.
Correct. These are rusty. They've been here for a long time.
Okay. All right. That's it. Hmm.
Is there a lock? I asked earlier, but it got lost.
If all other options fail, I have 21 strength.
I mean,
Well, there's also.
I was thinking of shaking it to see how
Can't you
how
smoothie
loose
on
things
the
were,
other
but
side?
I can smoothie on the other side. That doesn't get us on the other side.
But
that
smoothie can go see.
Yeah, on
It
the
is-
other hand, that does give Smoothie another place he's haunting.
true.
This is
True.
you know what? This time it's a tomb, so you know it's just more God's wrath.
Basically, yeah.
Oh no, my brother was right. The gods are mad at us.
If only it were that easy.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think possession works that way.
It's either that or piss off, Ghost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also possible.
Yep. All right. So which way do you want to send Smoothie?
Okay.
Well, we've established that it's an actual just grate as opposed to a opening, like a door in the grate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no
I
lock
think
or
the
anything
map
like that.
shows a door, but that's for DM convenience to mark if you've forced your way through.
Yeah, that's I think what we were all wondering about with that question.
Yeah. Yeah, I was mostly thinking, all right, there, wait. Yeah. I was
There's a door
thinking on the
marker on
level
here
of,
on my
okay,
layer for
if
marking.
forcing
I
through,
mean, I can
what
misty
kind
step.
of force
I can misty step through it.
are
It's
we
not a
dealing
big deal,
with?
guys.
Oh, you can. I've totally.
I look over at Smoothie. I'm going. I can just misty step. You know.
Smoothie nods.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you can bring. I can take Smoothie with me. We can both go.
Or you could
Smoothie, Archie, and Smoothie, Archie, and Jem.
Yes, indeed.
And that's at will. Well, is it at will or is it?
I have two versions of Misty Step. I have the at will version, and I have another version. Where did
Aha.
it go? Where did my thing go? Okay, fine, whatever. It
Nice.
decided to disappear on me. Whatever.
It's been a few weeks, so I totally spaced this.
That's okay.
Mhm.
So uh I have Misty Escape, which is not the same thing, but trying to see if there's spells. Yeah, I have Misty Step as well. Also, I have Shatter. I don't know if that will work on the bars.
Yeah.
Shadow would probably work on the bars, but if you've only got one casting of it, we may want to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on to Shatter with
Yeah,
it.
right?
Just
But yeah, it looks like
again, I have
Misty Step is going to
21
be a just
strength.
me thing.
Yeah.
So unless Archivist has something else that they can
I
do to
will
get through
say
the
that
door.
it might be optimal, especially because we are going to be towards the end of time, to just have Smoothie investigate solo.
All right, go ahead, Smoothie.
Okay.
Okay, so which way are
Yeah.
you going to go?
Probably gonna peek around to the right first, since we can kind of see something up that way.
That's probably the best bet. Yep.
Okay,
We're gonna.
sliding along reveals. Okay, I can just do this one with the rectangle. Four dilapidated altars, 2 on each wall. These ones appear to have been hastily cleaned up, and notably are largely intact. Let's see, you've got a patron deity of the region, La Katrina, a jovial death goddess represented as a skeleton in finery. And you've got a couple other regional gods. Unfortunately for Clayton, one of these happens to be a certain dwarven god of craft and industry.
No. No.
That said, the
Oh,
four
tell me.
gods.
Please tell me that Smoothie reports back to Archivist and Archivist tells me this.
Oh, Archivist can is at a level where
I think you have
they can
link
just share
pearls.
vision with Smoothie.
Yeah, we have link
So
pearls.
what Smoothie sees, Archivist is just passing the narration on and into the link pearl, so we're all going, oh dear.
Exactly.
And
Ari
That
just
said,
both his hands
the
over his
moment
face.
Smoothie the moment Archivist describes it, I'm like, oh no. That was in character. I couldn't help myself.
That said, you do recognize that the shrine is the shrines aren't particularly connected to each other. Okay, hold on, check a little something.
Excuse me.
Okay, where's my physical dice? Roll 20. I'm forgetting the command for secretly rolling a die and roll 20. Okay. Archivist,
Mm-hmm.
there's something over here.
Oh,
Oh.
what kind of thing?
There's a secret door.
Well.
Oh, goody. Everyone's favorite.
Uh-huh.
Uh, do you want to try? It is a solid stone door, but it doesn't appear to have any kind of lock on it.
Yes. The answer is, of course, yes. Gotta see what that's about.
Okay, do you open it?
Very carefully.
Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
All right.
I
Okay.
check.
Smoothie's dex is +2. Okay. So,
I just quietly prepare a little something.
Look, if you fail, just shout something for voting and disappear.
yeah. Okay. Oh wait, no. Smoothie has a dex of 8 and would be rolling at rolling at -2. All right. Let's see.
I thought 8 was a -1 unless he's wearing armor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
it's not great, but it's not terrible.
Not good, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need Dex to figure out secret doors?
No, the stealth
Stealth.
check.
Oh, the stealth check. Never mind. Valid point.
Yep. And since you
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Vin,
I
I
rolled a
just
1.
want you to hit. I just want you to hit play on the thing I just linked. I promise it's a single sound effect where the stream can hear it.
There you go.
Well, Smoothie, what do you think? You just gonna yell interlopers?
Yeah, because there are four very heavily armed-looking men in here. They hear the door screech. They turn around
And Smoothie.
Uh-huh.
and
And
look at the
Smoothie.
ghost. They draw weapons.
On the poor ghost? What'd the ghost ever do to you?
Well, it looks like it's like an attacking undead.
They ain't afraid of no ghost.
Uh-huh.
Would it be spoopier just to make Smoothie stare at him a little bit longer than vanish? Or like shriek, rush them, and vanish?
Oh, the second one.
The second one, definitely.
Okay.
Rush. and
Rudy
then
is
vanish.
absolutely gonna do that.
All right. How close does Smoothie get before vanishing?
Let's see. About here, I think, would be the vanishing point.
Okay.
And then poof.
What? Where'd it go? There's something here.
Mm.
I'm also climbing the
know.
wall. By
Yep.
the way.
Are you sure
Feeling.
about that? Maybe you just saw something.
Feeling.
Maybe it was.
I'm definitely gonna get on the wall and probably onto the ceiling to wait to see if they rush this way.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's probably best to get back up that shaft a little ways.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
One thing
Get
that
her
Smoothie won't
at
have a
least
chance to notice
45 degrees above where anyone would look.
Okay,
Before
so
going
what would
poof,
Smoothie be able to notice before going?
that they were looking at arrow slings carved in the hall. But yeah, two
Oh,
of them are
dear.
rushing in. Uh, they are passing. You don't have to roll. They don't think to you don't have to roll as long as you're not being loud. They rush right past. No, I'm moving them, not expanding them. And exit down that hall.
They're moving. They're not eating.
That said, I've got a mark.
Murder holes.
Yeah.
Archivist, you have +2 valor at the start of the next combat scene for a very
Yes.
useful a reaction that is going to complicate things, but also, yeah. Uh, Congratulations, you guys have the guards slightly terrorized now.
Nice.
Excellent.
Yes.
Once again,
I,
no, we take it the Scooby-Doo villain route.
Once again, the day is
It's always the
saved.
best route. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Scooby-Doo villain is hilarious.
Well, now we know that there were A, murder holes in the walls, B, whatever's in that chamber is guarded, and, we do have another vent you two can go down and peek through.
True.
We do.
And perhaps to send Smoothie through and yell again.
Would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you middling kids and pet void scent thing. That ghost thing.
Love me, my smoothie man.
Why the hell do you have a ghost?
Smoothie is
Who's
a
that?
delight.
A ghost. Ruh-roh.
Why do you have a ghost?
Why
Would
do you
Smoothie-
not have a ghost?
Because fuck you!
Okay, dumb question. When Smoothie got here, would he have noticed anything else about this room itself? In the brief time that would be seen,
Yeah.
but Archie does have.
double checking that. There's another set of arrow slits on the other side. You don't know if there's anyone over there.
Good
It's
to
a
know.
Minecraft
Good to
jungle
know.
temple.
But would he have seen? Are these tables, or are they?
Those are stone pillars forming the arrow slits.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Good. A murder
Oh,
room.
that's what they are. So these guys are manning the murder slits.
Well, 2 of them now, but
Yeah. Well,
A murder room.
that's
Yay.
useful intel to have. Also, we really probably don't want to go in the front door anymore if the guards are jittery.
It's violent. It's violent. It's
Indeed.
traditional, but mostly violent. Yay, violence!
all right.
Mm,
So, Jamisha and Archivist, will you choose to regather with the party now that the front entrance is probably less of an option?
That's up to them.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. We still have to check the other.
Yeah.
We still have to check the other one.
Yeah.
The other shaft. We can
Yeah,
dig it.
exactly.
Yep.
Shafts. Sorry.
Phrasing.
I was quoting 70s pop culture icon, not porn.
I was quoting Archer. Phrasing.
Yeah.
Fine,
I'm
fine.
so
no
happy
more
to just have the
phrasing.
Payday 3 detected sound handy.
I do actually have the exclamation from Metal Gear as a redeem.
Yep.
Ooh.
I can do
Very
that.
good.
I have plenty of points. I can do it.
Yay!
Yes.
Where are you? Where are you? There's also dumb ways to die.
That's if we go in the front door.
That's for later.
Uh-huh.
Oh, of course,
It's
there's
literally
always...
an exclamation mark, and it's there it is.
Yeah. Yonk yonk goose.
Honky honky goose.
But yeah, honestly, getting the Payday and MGS detected sounds onto the server soundboard would be very handy.
I actually have the sound clip for the exclamation point downloaded because I've used it in videos before. So if anybody
The
wants
only
it,
Metal Gear Solid sound I know for a fact I have available is, which is admittedly a
Perfection.
good one,
perfection.
but
It's beautiful. But yeah, if anybody wants the sound to turn into like a soundboard thing, I
yeah,
don't know if
I think, Bryn, I think you've done the other ones for the server, so you know how to do that.
Yeah.
soundboard. I might be able to do it, maybe.
Well, just off of this alone, it was well worth the price of entry. I would not want to go into this place with murder holes aimed at me and knowing they're manned.
Yeah. Mm.
Also,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
there you go.
Yeah, frontal approach, probably off the table. You've
Yep.
got you've got two caveway entrances, and you've got the
I don't know if I
grotto.
can, so I'll just drop it
So-
into
Mhm.
my.
Well, we still want to recon the second vent, and then we'll probably be done for the night and formulate our plan of attack, which is at this point looking like the grotto.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I will. So you guys have. It does take a bit to get over there. I will say. You practically have to pass through town. Then
Mhm.
the second shaft here, I'll do a couple area reveals. Shoop and whoop. All right, this one has the same grate as the first, which is probably completely unsurprising.
Mhm.
Um,
Same grate, but on the other side.
Smoothie can hop this side direction as well.
Yep. Redeploying Smoothie gives you a little bit more area revealed.
We know there
Um,
are murder holes this way, so we probably want to go this way. Oh,
Oh.
Indeed.
debris over there.
Yep, and two wit. Yep. This one, if you look, do you choose to check the room out? Because there's another door.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Crumbling altars, ruined statues, and idols of forgotten gods litter the floor of this small chamber. They have all been actively smashed and ruined, unlike the other chamber. This entire room is kind of difficult terrain. And knowing of the first one, it's easy enough to spot the second. You go for it.
Yes, to freak out more guards, if nothing else.
Yep.
Clayton will pipe up over the
Good
link.
news.
Wait. Clayton will pipe up over the link pearl. Please check the other way first. I'm all for scared the guards, but we need more intel.
Okay.
Okay.
Dad never lets us have any fun.
Dad, we let you have fun. I just want to know what's to the right before we make the guards wear their brown pants.
I mean, it's valid.
Mhm.
So you find another hallway. You keep moving,
All right.
revealing a large room with filled in a haze of spores.
Oh,
Hmm.
goody.
There are walled-in shrines along three of the corners, with steps leading up to each. Tangled mushrooms and roots have extended beyond a central garden to cover every visible surface. In the middle of that center area, there is a staircase that connects to a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling. A bubbling fountain protrudes at the east, and there is a slimmer hallway north.
Yeah. Those don't look like the fun mushrooms.
Yeah, that's definitely the sus mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yes, they are sufficiently sus that you see that Archivist and Smoothie both spot a large number of myconids, and also a shambling mound,
Oh.
and they look a little agitated.
Yes,
Yes.
I would be too.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Let's not. Let's not send Smoothie in alone over that way.
Yeah,
I
now I
mean-
think we can play make the guards shit themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go see if we can scare more guards and scare the guards into the mushroom.
Yeah, I was thinking we could probably pit the two against each other if we're
Yeah.
careful.
Yes, yes,
Opening
dance,
door
my pretties.
reveals.
Oh, thought. Hang on, thought. Smoothie.
Gone.
Yeah.
Throw a rock at one of the Myconids and then go for the secret door.
Oh.
Ooh,
Are you sure?
I love that. Are you sure?
Are you sure about
I
that?
I had that thought and then reconsidered.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't want to. I know enough about Myconids that I don't want to fuck with that.
Look, I
We
was
can't
just
we can't just drop a save point here for science.
Yeah.
If only. If only.
Oh yeah, if this were were Baldur's Gate, I would absolutely just say
Open the door and reveal absolutely nothing.
If this were Baldur's Gate, I would throw a sausage at it.
Interesting.
If this were Baldur's Gate, I would lick the spider. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I would and I have before.
You like
What
And
that
if
dead spider.
there's
That is
no
the thing you
people on
did.
this side, right? Smoothie throw
We need
rock.
to talk about very
That
possible
through.
long-standing issues.
Gale is a
Stop
gem.
licking the spider!
It's 'cause look at the damn thing.
Gale is the love of my life in that game.
Okay, so now we know that A, there are no guards over here, probably because of all the Myconids over here.
Yeah.
And B, the grotto apparently comes out right here, so we're going to have some fun times, and Clayton needs to bring fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
On the other hand, this is
Shall we-
exactly the kind of thing pre-planning is good for.
Shall we douse them in mayonnaise?
Even better, that thing can be turned to oil, and I have a couple ways of igniting.
Yeah.
I was thinking we'd do something oily.
Mayonnaise is less flammable than just pure
Yeah,
oil.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's true.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, but
But-
consider mayonnaise cooked mushrooms.
That would be great for dinner, but probably not for this.
Yeah. I would not eat a Myconid.
You don't. Well, I mean, we have to be able to. We have to be able to determine whether eating the myconid would be poisonous or not. We have to be careful with mushrooms. Some of them will cause death. Oh my
Yes.
god! I'm talking about mushrooms, and a commercial on Rin's stream is Olive Garden, and there was mushrooms, and now I want mushrooms.
They're just listening in.
With a little mayonnaise, yes.
Okay, whatever AI is listening in on me, you need to fucking stop.
See, I just thought I need more dog.
Mm,
Why is the Aflac bird getting all into the action? That doesn't look right.
So
The
we have,
Aflac bird,
Don't think
Aflac
about
bird
the
has a
ad
toupee.
algorithm. Just don't.
Why does he have a toupee?
They're
Don't
trying to
worry
be
about
mayhem.
it.
All right.
I don't have much else I can do but worry about the algorithm.
With that said, we have crossed the 9 p.m. hour.
Yes.
So,
mhm.
with these two ventilation shafts, and now knowing that that fountain that's on the other route leads directly into a fair number of myconids, and a shambling mound, no less.
Yeah.
That's even for you guys, that's a little dangerous. Not a lot, but and I would definitely, considering that they are, sapient beings, I would not recommend eating the myconids.
Mhm.
No.
Damn.
No.
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 Damn.
No. Those are people.
They're not the good kind of shrooms.
look, if they
No.
didn't want to be eaten, they shouldn't be delicious. It's the Jurassic Park rule.
Huh?
I don't actually know for a fact
Good.
that they are delicious.
Yeah.
We could test how the guards respond if you shove this grate out.
Not
I
great.
think at this point it's less likely to get guards and more likely to get myconids. The fact that there are no guards means that they
Mhm.
probably saw the myconids and said, "Nah, we're not dealing with this shit."
They saw the
Yeah.
myconids and went, "Oh hell no!
Like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck
Fuck
this
this
shit,
shit,
I'm
I'm
out."
out.
We are not equipped to deal with myconids. We're just guys in armor.
I do wish that I knew what was agitating them, though I'm pretty sure I know, because myconids are not necessarily hostile. The shambling
Yeah.
mound sure as fuck is.
Uh-huh.
Why couldn't it have been the shifting mound? She's nice, if not a little cryptic. I'm making a Slay the Princess joke.
No, I totally got it. Yeah.
I did not, but I figured someone here would.
At this point, Clayton's kind of saying, everyone who wants to say "fuck this shit, I'm out," raise your hand.
Yeah.
It will fuck up our whole thing with the Golden Vault, but on the other hand, Gond and angry myconids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you a clarification based on the four god on the state of the altars. Those are probably specific workers follow those specific gods. So therefore, basically some selected ones to comfort the workers. They're not necessarily tied to the temple.
Oh yeah, but the fact that there are smashed statues in the other hall kind of indicates something.
We're gonna get it. We're
We
gonna
don't
get.
know what that is.
I will
We're gonna
say,
get deep
just
into
for the sake of plot, Clayton, you don't have any special worry from Gond for going in here.
Other than the fact that Gond is represented, and it's something he doesn't want to be caught with. It's not going to stop him, but he's going to be on edge.
Yeah. I mean, we did kind of say we would check things out for
Mm.
the mayor.
We did check things out. We found murder holes and myconids. Your sister is fucked, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
This
those
is-
are her guards hanging out over here now,
They're also
Yeah, we
fucked.
we got problems.
Yeah.
And
Are
myconids.
we in a position to be able to, like, back out and try to go get more information? Because I feel like we're kind of going in with a
Knowing what
lot
you now
more of an
know,
issue than we were
Well,
originally. That then was originally described to us.
What is the plausibility of telling the mayor what exactly we're up against there?
Well, I think it's less the plausibility of telling the mayor and more what can anyone do about it. Because those, just speaking from personal experience to me, look like Onyx League enforcers who are probably keeping an eye on things and ready to murder people who shouldn't be there.
I think this is just my executive decision out of character. I think the next session needs to start with the group regrouping and deciding what
Oh,
to do.
we are
Oh,
absolutely
yes.
regrouping and
That,
discussing.
that was always going to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably should get some more info about the Onyx League.
Well, that's going to be
Unless-
hard to come by is the problem because they are a foreign thieves guild who
Oh, I
has
see.
recruited for this. They're not local.
Okay. I still think we should tell the mayor that what we've seen,
Yes.
just in case, we can get anything else out of him.
That's certainly something worth
I
mentioning.
don't feel like, it's kind of a long shot because I don't know if he really knows much about this, but it could work out, and he's been really, really willing to work with us so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's probably more to it that he isn't saying, but he's been at least nice enough to work with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
I
if presented with a case like this, if there is anything else that he knows, he would be like, okay, here's the rest of it.
Well, I think my main concern is that I don't think that. Well, they wouldn't. The vault wouldn't have sent us here if it was impossible. I don't think.
Oh,
No.
it's definitely possible, and I'm even seeing ways to do it, but this is definitely not what I think the Vault had in mind either. This is this is an appropriate level 8 adventure. Level 8, level 7. What level are we?
8?
I'm checking. I'm level 8.
Yeah, level 8.
8,
Yep,
yeah.
level 8 is the correct one for all of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
This
yeah,
is not unwarranted, but this will be, no matter what path we take in, it's going to be interesting. Actually, I'm kind of thinking that we may want to just invest in some hiking gear and drop in through that left vent and just bar this door.
Yeah.
That's also
I
what I
don't think
thought.
that's. I don't think that's a
Yeah.
bad idea. I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
It would certainly be
After
the
someone
safest.
goes through the grate, Mitney has Slowfall.
Has what?
I think
Slow
I think
fall.
I also might have slow falling. Let me check.
Mitney can just casually float down like a monk.
Actually, I have fly. I could use that once a day.
Well, it's also a question of, do we want to use that now? Because we might need that later.
I have
Just
invisibility
get out
once
of
per day. I don't think I have slow falling, but I do have fly, so that's good.
Flying is good.
It's something. It's better than nothing.
And just commenting that Clayton is, by his trade, a archaeologist slash tomb raider, so this is not out of his wheelhouse.
Yeah. Figured as much. This
He could
seems
probably
more
talk
up
to
his
security.
alley than anything else we've done.
Would still probably not be a terrible idea to let the mayor know.
Oh, yeah.
At least to find out if those guards are part of his sister's crew or something the fuck else.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're not, then we are really in shit creek without a paddle. So, Mr. Mayor, you notice any heavily armed brigands going through your town recently? Like about within the last 3 weeks? So, yeah, that's our plan for next time.
Yes.
All right, we have a
Alright.
plan. That's good. That's
Alright.
better than not having anything.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay. Sorry. I'm trying to do my outro and it just could not stop yawning. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We will probably be back on Wednesday with something multiplayer. We will see how people feel.
I don't know if It depends on what I'm.
Oh yeah, right. Duh.
I don't know if I will be because I don't get my stitches out until Friday, and I really should not do anything that would potentially aggravate that hand.
In that
more.
case, I will be playing solo on Wednesday.
I mean,
And
we could probably play something.
we
Jesus.
could, yeah. You don't play a lot of the same stuff that I play.
That's true. It's
But
true.
we'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll figure something out. Either I'll be playing solo or I'll be hanging out with us. One of the two.
Yeah. Just like the avocado defeated me in hard fought battle, and I am still nursing my wounds from that.
Yes.
So I can't play anything that is heavy on WASD.
Hard fought battle? I thought it sucker punched you.
It was kind of a hard fought battle. Usually I win those battles, but this time it came prepared.
It defeated her in Mortal
Defeated me.
Kombat.
It knew what was coming and it prepared itself.
I am getting vengeance for my fallen brethren. And yet it still fell.
True. It did.
So I will see y'all on Wednesday. Hope everyone has a good night.
Hope nobody else gets defeated by free Shivakadu.
Please be careful around vegetables. Noctis was right. They are terrible.
Look, that's what I'm saying about the Myconid Grove.
There was one point where I literally had Kana being chased by the oh my god, what are they called? Vegetables. Yes, them. They
The
were being
mandragoras.
chased.
Yeah.
She was being chased by the mandragoras, and she literally was like, "I knew vegetables were evil."
And with that, I bid you all a good night.